Okay, here we are at Murrieta, California. You can see that the sign says up here, you know, store closed, store sold out. Thank you for your loyalty. You know, of course, that's not the way of Mitt Romney and Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs and Racketeers Realty and KKR. You know, again, my name's Laser Haas. I'm the whistleblower in the toys industry cases about the fraud by Mattel and Goldman Sachs and Thomas Lee Partners of Mattel for $4 billion, KB Toys, Finger Hut, and E-Toys for $1 billion, which allowed them to, you know, amass the money to do the leverage buyout of Toys R Us. And today in Murrieta, California, when I'm speaking to the 33,000 employees and the 2,000 at Mattel, when you get laid off en masse like that, you're supposed to have a WARN Act, W-A-R-N Act. It's a law in the 80s that was passed that whenever there's more than 200 people, you're supposed to get a 60-day notice of when you're being laid off to give you time to adjust. And you're also, if you're already covered by medical, you're supposed to keep your medical too. So whoever did not receive their full compensation on the WARN Act, you're entitled to be paid. And I've heard that the Rise Up Retail and others were getting a lawyer. We need to get together and make sure that happens. I'm doing a filing in the Toys R Us bankruptcy case about the WARN Act and the issue that Romney and Bain Capital acquired their money by fraud to acquire Toys R Us, and KB Toys and E-Toys were in bankruptcy multiple times and always wound up with Bain Capital, this time bankrupt again at Toys R Us. And you're not allowed to keep the money from fraud schemes. So we're going to seek to claw back Mitt Romney's 3-car elevator house and hundreds of millions of dollars from Bain Capital, and hopefully maybe billions. Stick it up their butt one time like they do the American citizenry and companies that they defraud left and right. They're a racketeering enterprise, make no doubt about it. I say that plain as day, and I've been saying it for over a dozen years, and they don't haul me into court, you know, for libel or slander, because it's true. The last place they want to see me is in a court of law. Guys, this is it. I'm telling you, there's 33,000 of us now, plus 2,000 at Mattel. Victims by Bain Capital, Racketeers Realty, and Goldman Sachs. Mitt Romney, you better start getting that money from offshore brought back, or we're going to make fines and penalties on you. And Colm Connolly just became a judge. We're going to get that guy impeached too. He's the one that allowed this to happen as a federal prosecutor.
Well put.